Hello recommenders, here's Romeo from recommendationbook.com, and today I want to talk about the advantages of non-waveable knives for self-defense that no one talks about. Well, firstly, I have to say I have nothing against waveable knives. I like waveable knives, but I think that waveable knives are not so easy to deploy under stress as people think. The idea behind a waveable knife is having the knife on your hand in 1 second if you need it. But for that to work, you have to have your hand on the pocket grabbing the ear of the knife before the self-defense incident happens. If someone surprises you, you are going to fumble trying to deploy the knife. Suppose, for example, you are walking in a dark street and you are very relaxed, and some criminal jumps from behind a bush and surprises you with an attack. Unless you already have your hand on the ear of the blade, like so, the blade inside the pocket, and have the hand on the ear of the blade like so, unless you have your hand on the ear of the blade, you're gonna fumble trying to deploy the ear of the blade in order to wave the knife out of the pocket. Again, I have nothing against waveable knives, but a lot of people don't realize that in order to have that 1 second deployment, you need to have the hand on the ear of the blade inside the pocket in order to promptly deploy the knife. And how non-waveable knives compare with waveable knives? Well, if some criminal jumps behind the bushes to attack you, from behind the bushes to attack you, you are gonna have twice the work to deploy a non-waveable knife than you would with a waveable knife, unless you have the knife on your hand like that. And that's the trick that non-waveable knives have no one talks about. Have you ever watched someone make an armed reaction against a criminal and foil the robber? If you watch one of those videos where someone counter-attacks a criminal, you will notice that the law-abiding citizen who is reacting is always very alert. In order for you to survive a self-defense situation, you need to be alert. So whatever time you see someone strange approaching, you have to have the knife on your hand to survive if the person is a criminal who is going to try to rob you. And what I don't like about waveable knives is that they want to deploy every time I pull the knife out of the pocket, and I cannot walk around with a knife open in my hand like that. I cannot walk around with a knife open in my hand like that, because that would make people think I am the criminal. Police would stop me, people would jump if I walk around with a folding knife in the open position in my hand. And what I like about non-waveable knives is that they don't want to deploy when I pull them out of the pocket. So with a non-waveable knife, I can pull the knife out of the pocket wherever someone strange approaches and make a hammer fist around the closed position, in the closed position like that. I can make a hammer fist in the closed position like that. Can make a hammer fist in the closed position, around the folder in the closed position like that, and I already have a Kubaton in my hand and a 1 second deployment with the flick of the thumb stud. And since that in order to survive a self-defense situation, you are going to need to be alert, it won't make too much difference between the waveable and the non-waveable knife. If I am alert, I'm gonna have my hand on the ear of the blade in the pocket, and I'm gonna have the 1 second deployment I need to wave the knife, to wave a waveable knife in order to foil the robber. If again I am alert, I have a non-waveable knife, I already gonna have the blade on my hand in the closed position, and again I'm gonna have the 1 second deployment I need in order to foil the robber. And that's the big advantage of non-waveable knives no one talks about. Make yourself an experiment. Get a 3.5 inch non-waveable folding knife like that. Get a 3.5 non-waveable folding knife like that. Go out to the streets, pull the knife out of the pocket in the closed position, and make a hammer fist around the folding knife, and you're gonna see that no one's going to notice you have a blade in your hand. But at the same time, the knife is already in your hand, and you're gonna have a 1 second deployment with a flick of the thumb stud and a coupe-bâton in the closed position all the time. And that's an advantage that fixed blades also don't have, and waveable knives don't have it, as they want to deploy every time you pull them out of the pocket. Not to mention that waveable knives are also very annoying when you don't want to open the knife. Well, that's what I have for you today. Make your comment on the comment section. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching, and see you later.